This is why it is so important. This is the most important. I'm gonna say it all the time. It's the most important choice of your life.
Yeah.
They will try to tell you that your business deal is more important than everything. Your I don't know, your religion is more important than everything or whatever. But this is the most important decision of your life. Who you're gonna choose to live with you, to be in a relationship with you. Why I'm saying that? You just said before that we are dealing with things that who can come from like the beginning, like the wounds,
Right, yeah.
you know? So sometimes, and most of the time, you don't know that you have them. But you know what? The right partner, the right person who's next to you will help you figure it out. First, that you have them, that it's inside you, based on sometimes your reaction that you have to that you have when you have issue with this partner, you know. And if you have healthy argument, which we talked about in previous episode, if you have healthy argument, you will be able to spot those patterns and try to make a connection. And this is the only way to overcome them, you know. So it's always coming from someone else as well. But imagine now the contrary. You have the negative person, you have toxic argument, and you have someone who triggers your trauma that you don't know that you had, but now who multiply and become other trauma and even bigger and even more toxic for you and for your partner. So when you talk about that, and I envision that, and I see that, I'm like, a lot of people are in this situation.
Yeah.
They are in toxic relationship for a while. They are together, but at the same time alone against each other, and it's because of this part as well. Because this is the part that we can see, that we can touch. So it's hard to realize it if you don't.
If you live it in every day, you're not looking from the outside.
Exactly.
Funny enough, we often end up in our very first relationships attracted to people who actually trigger us rather than the ones who help heal us. And that's because those are the familiar atmospheres, those are the familiar people, those are the familiar behaviors. And that's why we end up with people who actually trigger us. And it's often very boring to be with somebody who doesn't trigger us. So when we get opportunities to learn or to be with someone who calms our nervous system, is uneasy for us because that's not necessarily what we're used to. Everybody kind of gravitates towards what environment they're used to, right? In general.
Yeah.
Right. But when you are looking for a partner, when you finally start to work on yourself and start to realize and evolve emotionally and spiritually, you start to attract a person who will help calm your nervous system and who will help bring to light some of those traumas that you didn't know you had, like you said, you know? Yeah. And I feel like in our relationship, you know, there's lots of times where you've said things and I've realized, oh, wow, I didn't realize that was still a problem for me. And I'm sure there's things that I said to you that you were like, you know, maybe reflected on and then thought, oh, I didn't realize that I do that or that I say that or that I behave that way. And so when you are with somebody who inspires you to be a better person and who you trust with your feelings, you're more open to working on these things and to believing what they tell you. Because if you're with a partner who's like, you could be with a different partner who tells you the same thing and you're just gonna be like, you're an asshole.
Exactly. The boring part that you said that we that you said it's boring. You know, when someone don't bring the toxic situation that we are used to. Then when you do the work that you just said, then the boring things that you find boring is the thing that you will start to look for. Deeply.
That's right.
And that's when you can see that there is a switch. in your
That's
personality
exactly right.
and
That's
who you are
exactly right.
as a human.
And who you, like I said, who you attract. And so, just to kind of close it off, you said a very valid point about needing somebody else to help you grow. You can't grow on your own. As humans, we need other people to help us. You can't, you can't achieve anything by yourself. And so choosing the right partner is critical to your success and your evolution as a human.
As a human.
Right? So, but it could also be your ultimate downfall. I've seen that happen many, many times as well.
Yeah. Yeah, in relationship, in friendship, we talk more about this for friendship. That's crazy. We talk more about this for friendship than your partner.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is equal or even maybe even more.
It dictates your future and your life.
Exactly. And I'm gonna take this moment to say that we have our relationship readiness quiz. Check in the link below. You're gonna have. Once you take the quiz, you're going to have tools and resources tailor your result to help you navigate the modern dating challenges